buddy, spare a cap? I can make it worth your while. The first thing you should know is that Freeside is run by a pack of yahoos that call themselves the Kings. Their leader, who oddly enough calls himself the King, currently has his hands full trying to prevent an all-out riot in Freeside. That's 2 tips, but what the hell? You're a new customer, so the extra one's on me. Wanna hear another? I've heard people passing through mention some kind of underground fights pitting creatures of the waste against one another for sport. And when I say underground, that's their word I'm using, not my own. What do you say? Want another tip? I understand. Well, have a good day.
Reach for the sky. This? Oh man, it's Stacy's fault. She pretends like she didn't get hit. That's still a lot of money. I guess I'll take it. So long.
Looking for a fix, man? I got what you need. Have a look, baby. Give me a shout if you need...
Are you okay?
Later.
If you're looking for guns, talk to Mick. Otherwise, I've got a nice selection of general supplies. I only offer service. If you haven't heard of the King has his boys all over Freeside. What do you want to... If you haven't... They're the local energy weapon dealers in Freeside. Gloria's men are the best armed in Freeside. Their joint is the only place in Freeside to get it all under one roof. They're good folks. Anything else I can help? Take a gander. Another satisfied customer. Thanks.
Welcome to Mick and Ralph's. If you need guns, I'm your man. For general... Have a... Give me a shout if you need anything. Things were better when the Omertas were buying, but... That's the thing. If you hear... Anything else I... Why? In that case... Like I always say, a polite society is an armed society.
Hey.
When people have got nothing left, they can always turn to the followers.
I have no idea.
Hi. If you're looking for medical help, try the other doctors. I'm just a researcher. Oh, you know, finding alternative treatments for common illnesses and as far as fruitless waste. For the past 100 years or so, the followers of but the side effect of medical success is that eventually we'll run out of hospitals. I'm enthusiastic about helping. Caesar can cite Cato to suit his purpose. It's unfortunate that the language is now associated. Not from the Legion, if that's what you're getting at. The followers have extensive libraries, but... You wanted... If you... Oh, sorry. There's nothing new. If a god... Not all followers are people No offense intended. Pulling bullets out of a vengeance.
Are you here to drop off medical supplies? Leave them with the... Rates of injury and illness in Freeside are Med-X, Radaway, and Fixer are Freeside essentials. I can't pay you for any supplies you bring in. Just come see me when you... So far, the Crimson Caravan won't cut us a deal. You might ask around at Mick and Ralph's, or go see the Garretts, though I suspect they're too busy poisoning. What do you want? More than rough. It's... Thugs and thieves are always looking for a... Freeside isn't done. There is always something needing. We need a regular supply. Lastly... Yes, old Bill Ronte and Jacob Hoff. They're not going... Old Bill Ronte is an exceptionally skilled machinist. The Garretts hooked Jacob on chems when he was working for them. In Freeside, the drunks and drug addicts flock in and... Sobering them up and putting them back to work would go... What do you want? The... What's he... Anything? Great. How much do you have to donate? Thanks. Anything else? How much do you have to donate? Thanks. Anything else? How much do you have to donate? Thanks. Anything else? Thanks for the donation. Every bit...
Morning.
You seen Dixon around? He said he'd be back today. Julie? I love. One time I was working on the water pump, and she came over, put her hand on my shoulder, and told me. I just choked up and didn't say nothing. Dropped drinking. I've been drinking. Listen, I've tried to stop, but the withdrawal symptoms are so bad. Dixon sells me booze dirt cheap. It does the job, but it tastes like paint thinner, and I swear that guy's trying to kill me. But what can I do? Drinking up... You seen Dixon around?
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to search you before letting you in. The only weapons allowed on the premises are the ones we're selling. This should only take a moment. There. I've stowed all of your weapons. You're clear to enter. When you leave, I'll hand them all back to you.
The bosses are having a meeting. You'll have to wait until it's over.
Mr. Soren, please get to the point. The second half of your payment is late, and I want to know why.
Miss Van Graff, my associates and I have decided that we wish to renegotiate the terms of our deal.
Might I ask for what reason? The shipment was delivered. The guns were tested before leaving this facility.
Regardless, we feel that the quality of the weapons is below expectation and hope to adjust the price accordingly.
Ah, I think I understand what the issue here is. Excuse me for a moment, would you? Do it. Never break faith with the Van Graffs, Mr. Soren. I expect you'll have the rest of our payment ready tomorrow morning. Okay, everyone. Show's over. Back to work. Welcome to the Silver Rush, where only top-of-the-line energy weapons can be found. What can I do for you?
Get the fuck away from me. The last man who bothered me volunteered to help test our weapons.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you? We've got liquor, chems, and if you... Since you're new, I'll lay out the rules. You best make a good first... Rooms are just a few caps a night. Your choice... Rooms are just... I have some work I need handled. Back before we instituted the caps up front rule, we used to allow customers tap. Well, needless to say, I'd prefer you not kill anyone with a debt. It's a bit difficult to collect on a corpse. Just get the caps from them. After that, I couldn't care less what happens to those deadbeats. If you bring all their debts back, we'll give you a cut of each. 25% is more than fair. It would add up to 150 caps if you bring them all in. All right, 50-50 it is. But you better bring back all of the caps. If we hear you crossed us, the next bounty hunter will be coming for you. Great. There are 3 people who need to be tracked down. A real mixed basket of fruits. Their names are Grex, Santiago, and Lady Jane. Grex is a bit... He owes a... Lady Jane Santiago is a swap... Anything else you need? Interesting. See ya.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I... Really now? Well, this is news. They have the tech know-how to make our getting our customers... Plus, the extra alcohol... Good. We can supply them with all the med-X they need. For the fixer, we'll only be able to send over some basic drug components. We're not in the business of getting people off drugs, so we don't really dabble in that side of things. The followers should be able to whip some up. They just need to agree to fix up our stills and... we ain't... We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, if you can recruit... Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes. Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, if you ever run across a sex bot, just direct them to the Wrangler. For the right caps, I might be able to put in a good word to let people know you're not such a bad guy. All right, I can chat you up, but it's gonna cost you. What? The best place to start would be with Ralph, at Mick and Ralph's.
Keep your guns to yourself, and there won't be any...
Whoa, baby. Am I looking at a mirror? Or are you just that ugly? What? You mean you're not part of the act? Either you need to get your eyes checked, or that famous fleeting thing is true. Name's Adrian. Bet you never saw a ghoul in a suit. Yeesh, is my act... Okay. I admit it. I ain't exactly rowing in caps here, but what do you want? I'm under contract.
Howdy. What's up?
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. Looking to exchange? Yep.
Hey, baby. Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler if you want to have a good time.
Hey, you want to get your hands on some of the deadliest weapons around? Head just down the street to the Silver Rush. You won't be disappointed.
Watch yourself. There's some unsavory types about. Can't wait to hit the Wrangler tonight. Just me. What's up?
What do we have here? Who's the king? In Freeside, the... Anything's possible, I suppose. You know what? I think you and the king... Head on through. The king's the bored-looking guy by the stage. Can't fucking miss him.
Look, Rexy, someone new's come to see us. Poor boy. He hasn't been feeling well lately. I'm the king. What can I do for you? Maybe so. Maybe so. You look like you might be able to handle yourself. Tell you what, you do me a favor, and I'll have some more work for you when it's done. Sound good? I'll start you off with something easy. Did you notice the bodyguards for hire near the gates when you entered Freeside? It's good money if you can stay alive long enough. Freeside's not as safe as it used to be, so the money is well earned. Usually well earned, that is. Recently, my man told me that one of those bodyguards, a fella named Oris, is making a little too much money. He's making a killing in repeat business. Once someone hires him, they never want anyone else. I want you to find out why. Specifically, I want you to hire him. Play the part of an innocent tourist and follow his lead. If nothing happens, so be it. But I'm guessing things won't go so smoothly. Call it a hunch. So, what do you say? Okay then. Once you part ways, return here. I'll look. My eyes on the street tell me you haven't paid our mutual friend Oris a visit yet. Until you do, we got nothing to talk about.
Those squatters think they're entitled to everything.
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first. Those bots are programmed to vaporize anyone who enters the fenced-in area without authorization from the greeter. The name's Old Ben. I've been living in Freeside since the day I was born. I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, some of which I'm not proud of. Exactly one of the reasons I got out of that job. Too many shifty characters looking to have someone else move their hot eye. My father ran a butcher shop. You're telling me, no one gets shakes like that unless they're eating human flesh. Wasn't long before someone moved into the guy's place. After a while, I made enough money to get a passport into Vegas. Well, I got a job working as a crier outside of the Tops. Well, being a suave young guy, I chatted up the ladies from time to time. I never touched a woman, but the jealous prick decided... Sure enough, a few grand was missing from the casino. Yeah, shit. From there, I didn't have a lot of career op... Well, I suppose you could look at it that way. Yep. I was damn good at my job, too. When I quit the escort job, I had enough money. Bodyguards make... After saving... All right. I'm retired, but life has been a bit dull. Ah, I get you. So you think because of my past escort work, I'd be in... I got out of that work because it just made me feel empty inside. Sorry, friend. All right. Later. Hello again. You know what? I suppose I could be a... Tell Garrett I'd be happy.
Submit to a credit check, or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot. Admission to the strip requires an official passport, or... These policies prevent less reputable persons from entering, and ensure a good time will be had by all. Please return when...
Hello. Lovely to meet you. In that case, I suppose you're here to collect. I apologize, but if someone were to recover my caravan from that cave, I could easily pay in full. I'm short 90 caps or so, but I have a few cartons of cigarettes and some sensor modules I could put toward my... At this point, I'll have to return to California to start anew.